final video in this therapy course for anxiety. And in this video, we're going to look at some of those things that you might be doing that are undermining your confidence and, of course, then interfering with your progress in overcoming your anxiety. Then, towards the end of the video, we're going to think about what the next steps are as the course comes to an end. Okay, so there's a thing called safety behaviours, and these are the things that we do, the little things, the little behaviours that we engage in that help us to feel a little bit more in control of our anxiety. So they're things like always checking where the exit is, always making sure help is close by, maybe always holding on to something, or carrying a bottle of water around with you everywhere you go, taking little sips frequently. Now, in the short term, these things help you to feel a little bit more in control of your symptoms of anxiety. But in the longer term, they undermine you because you start to believe that you're only okay because you are engaging in these behaviours. So they're another type of avoidance, slightly more subtle than the avoidance we were talking about in the last video, but avoidance nonetheless. So any long-term plan to overcome your anxiety has to involve eliminating these safety behaviours. Okay, so to do that, start by making a list of all the little things you do that you think might class as safety behaviours. So those things that help you to feel a little bit more in control of your anxiety. And then rate these out of 10 in terms of how much you feel you need them. Then rank them from lowest to highest. Then taking the one at the bottom of the list, the one that you feel you rely on the least, try and swap it out for your breathing and the relaxation that you've learned on this course. And then practice. Practice, 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 managing without the safety behaviour, instead using your relaxation. Then once you feel comfortable, move on to the next behaviour and gradually, in your own time, work your way through your list. Okay, so we've come to the end of the course, so it's time to think about what comes next. Now keep in mind that you've only been working on your anxiety for a few weeks, and this is compared to months, possibly years of struggling with symptoms. So you have to give these techniques a chance to work. You need to keep practicing, even though this course has come to an end. And you should still see changes. Over time, these changes should continue, they should build momentum until you are anxiety-free. But if you aren't seeing any changes, if your symptoms are as bad as they ever were, you need to get some additional support, probably in the form of some professional help, some therapy. So what I've done is I put some links to help you make a start on looking for this in the description for this video. Okay. Thank you for joining me on this course. I really hope it was helpful, and I will see you soon.